Hi, I'm Bob Hartley, and I'm chairman of the church board. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the whole concept of safety and why it's important today. It's unfortunate, I think, that we live in a time where churches have to be concerned about safety. But it's true. And while we haven't seen it here so much in Greenwood Village, it certainly has been true elsewhere here in Colorado. I'd like to tell you a little story about why this maybe comes up. If you remember back at Christmas time, we did a couple of little pageant things. And one Sunday, I came wandering through the aisles of the church dressed as an older man who had just lost his wife and didn't know where to go. And I came in totally from the back. Nobody saw me. Came down the aisle, up the front aisle, and around. I had a black coat on. I had a black hat on. And after church, I thought it was interesting that one of the individuals in the church that day came up to me and said, "Oh my God, the first thing I thought of, somebody's here to shoot us." Mm-hmm. Now, that's really kind of scary, but unfortunately, that's also where we live today. And I think as we look at safety first for hope, what we're talking about is how do we provide a safe environment within the walls of this church for anybody who comes and uses it. Right now, we have not thought about the idea of having police here on Sunday mornings or for funerals or weddings or other times like that when there are a lot of people. And at those times, our doors are going to be open and we will be potentially vulnerable to that. But what we're talking about with this Safety First campaign is really to protect it primarily during the time when there are very few people in the church. When we have Vacation Bible School, when we have PDO, when we have other things that are happening, when there's only a small number of people in the church, particularly if it's youth. And we just want to be able to protect them and make sure that nobody is able to just sort of access the church and come in and to do something that we would really be sorry for afterwards. So as we look at what we're doing with putting new doors in, new security systems in there that we will use to screen anybody who comes to the church, and that will be a video screen. Somebody at the door, see the picture, see who it is, we'll go from there. That becomes important. As we do this, please remember that this is a campaign now which is over and above our pledging. I realize that we've done that several times over the last couple of years, particularly after we had the big campaign to reduce debt, which was very successful. But at this point, we really need to get this done. We need to do it. We need to raise enough money in order to get the doors done and all, and get that done prior to the beginning of fall when school starts again and we have a lot of kids in and out of here all the time. So please give, please think about it, and any amount that you give really is fine. It'll all go towards what we need to do here at Hope.